Nice. The fucking finally got around to reading the rest of the fucking Buddha versus Zero fight. And so it starts off with like a good guy versus Buddha who's like I clap all these guys. Like starts off Buddha like changing his whole mindset and was like I'm gonna save humanity and all that shit. And he was gonna fight Zeus, but then another guy stepped up, basically the Look gods. It was like a whole squad of them, and they basically merged together later on to make a even stronger guy. Zero basically got defeated because, in so many words, basically Buddha beat his hatred and made him get happy again. But then it turns out like Beelzebub, probably like the devil or something. He was in the background like plotting the whole time and had a horn implanted on him, and that made it to where fucking he like summoned or had a seed basically of this ancient like destroyer that was in hell that like literally was so strong his body couldn't handle it. And then I guess the good and then the evil like mixed together to make this new warrior. And that new warrior was clapping Buddha around. Like Buddha was like sticking in there, but he couldn't see his movements. He couldn't like use his future sight. Um, and that's whenever like Buddha like gets put on the fucking ropes, gets cut up on his eye and his chest a little bit, and keeps on using a new weapon like on his staff. It transforms. Then after he pretty much loses that fight, he calm y'all down. Then he basically goes to the point to where he has a transformation when basically he fuses or activates a Valhoon or whatever it's called with Zero in order to beat him, to beat this other guy. Basically, Buddha had let his hair down, got a new weapon, new sword or whatever, and he kind of just clapped at that point. Like they were saying it was relative and they was kind of even. Buddha had basically like I don't know if he lost his eye or it was just cut, but basically he was like on the defending position for a lot of the fight. And then the other dude started getting scared. So then he was able to read his soul again, like use his future sight shit. Because the way his technique worked was he saw your soul or some shit like that. And whenever dude got scared, that's whenever he started to fucking do the shit. Then Buddha just basically clapped him at that point. And after Buddha clapped him, that's whenever he tried to like do a sneak attack type shit and like attack him after already losing. Pretty bitch move if you ask me. But then that's whenever the dude's just kind of destroyed right there. And then they're like, yeah, it's over. Buddha's the winner. And I was like, yeah, that shit was fire. Can't wait till that anime comes back. If it ever comes back, I would love to see this fight. I would also love to see that Jack the Ripper fight. It's gonna be wild.